60 seconds.
What's your Skroove? Alright, so this is the Polaroid that Gina gave us when we did that podcast. That wasn't a month ago. That was a couple weeks ago, though. Look what Gina brought.
A
Oh
thrift
my
store,
gosh.
and I was like, I bought 2 of them. And I was
Really?
like, I'll give the other one to the Skroove.
Yeah. She brings the best gifts.
And it's vintage. This thing is super cool. And one thing I want to start doing is people who come to visit and podcast guests and things like that take their Polaroid picture and then take all the hard copies and put them in a binder or hang them on a wall or something like that. But it needs film, and I was just going to order off Amazon. I'm trying to figure out what. 600. Color film on Amazon. $18.99, and it comes with 8 photos for $18. Over $2 a photo. Still would be kind of cool though. I don't even know how to work this thing. I don't know I think this button takes the picture. I don't know. Regardless, I was hoping I should have done this a few days ago. That way, for our new podcast guest today, we could have took his picture and he could have been the inaugural person in this project, but next time. Alright. Alright, so one thing we burned through a lot of is batteries. Xbox controller, lav mic, and most of all, podcast recording equipment takes 4 AA's. And we just keep buying more. We got smart finally. Rechargeable batteries. $13 for the charger and 4 batteries, and then another. How much were the 4 individual ones? Like another $11. Really? We should have just got 2 chargers then.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So we're gonna chargeable. I'm gonna try to use these. A good knife is key to have around the house. I use a Benchmade. This was a graduation gift from me to me when I graduated college. It's like $180, and I got it for $110 at Cabela's. They had the friends and family thing going on, so I love this thing. Lifetime warranty. It's kind of cheap, but they're energizers, so. Okay, good. It's almost time to do the podcast. Our guest should be here like an hour. Busted out a new hat today. Skroove Muse hat. It's not new. I've had it for like 6 months and never wore it. Sticker. Alright, it's almost showtime. Podcast guest will be here soon. From what I understand, he's a big craft beer fan, so we're gonna run to the store real quick, pick something up for the show, surprise him. Joe's Liquor, I miss these guys. Hope Kyle's working. No Kyle. Alright. What do we want? Soft Parade, Hoomalumpa, ooh, Backwoods. A lot of good choices. A lot of good choices. I'm not sure what kind of beer you like, so I'm gonna play it safe and neutral. Can't go wrong with Oberon. Good to see you, brother.
That's it?
That's it.
11:19.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Look at that. Kyle was working. There you go, man.
Oh, awesome.
It's Eric Spitz, and he's soaking wet because it just
We made him walk.
started pouring out. All right, we got a couple of beers.
Okay. Go through them on the podcast.
Nice.
About to go off here in the studio. We're about to go live. The equipment's set up. We got beer now. We're just gonna let the conversation flow. Here we go, episode 30 of What's Your Skroove? Eric Spitz. We just finished up the show. It was, I think, 2 hours and 45 minutes long. The camera ended up dying. Eric, good show. I can't wait for this to drop. It should drop tomorrow. So we're usually pretty next day on top of things. So if not, Thursday. Dude, thanks for coming by.
Dude, for sure.
Appreciate it. Check out his page. We'll link it all in the podcast stuff, but you'll enjoy this one. Good, deep conversation. All right, gonna record the pre-roll real quick so it's ready for tomorrow. Here we go. What's up, podcast listeners? Welcome to episode 30 of What's Your Skroove, the Big 30. Today's guest, Eric Spitz. This guy is a very interesting individual, and I think this might have been the longest podcast we've ever recorded. It came out to be something like 2 hours and 45 minutes. Eric is a former collegiate runner, and he's a marathoner, and he's a blogger, and he's actually got this goal to run a marathon in all 50 states. A super motivated individual, but man, did we go down some weird concepts and rabbit holes. It was so much fun. We started off talking about movies, and we ended up getting into different books we've read, and Eric educates us a little bit on Taoism and Buddhism, and all sorts of real interesting stuff. And then his fan base actually sent in a bunch of questions that he answered, and we just had a lot of fun. This was a great episode. It's long, it's interesting, and it could be mind expanding, so I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. Buckle up. Episode 30 of What's Your Skroove with Eric Spitz. One Take Tyler is what they call me. Alright, Eric just left. That was a long podcast. That was a lot of fun. Had a few beers during it and just talked. Had a good conversation. I'm excited for this one to drop. Eric, thanks for coming by. I'm exhausted though, so I'm gonna just start relaxing, throw on some Netflix, call it a night. Big things happening tomorrow. We'll see you then.